Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel. It is time to start a new project pan. I'm a little late. This one was supposed to start on March 1st. It is March 4th. I'm a little late at filming my intro, but I kind of have already started working on a couple of the products last week, kind of testing them out with different things. So this one is Project Bye Bye Bye. I was reached out to by Jennifer from Euro Jerky on Instagram or Amusings and Beauty here on YouTube. I'll leave her linked down below. And she kind of wanted to do a music themed project pan. So the product itself, like by its name, would make you think of a lyric or a song or an artist or somehow was related to music for you. So I thought it would be hilarious and fun to go through all of these, and I literally just went through my entire collection and picked everything up. The only thing I didn't do was go through each of my palettes. Like I didn't open up my eyeshadow palettes because I felt like that was just opening up Pandora's box as to what would lead to different song titles, because by the time I just went through my collection and didn't even, like, the palettes were last. I was like, oh, I'll go through and pick eyeshadows. I already had so many eyeshadows and so many products that I was like, I need to stop and I need to narrow this down. So I've got 10 items that I've narrowed it down to. A couple of them are like sample sizes that I just need to work out of the collection, and Daisy Girly Stephanie will be in the project also. I'll leave her YouTube and Instagram link down below, and then Fallon will be in here, and she's only on Instagram, I believe, so I'll leave her Instagram down below also. And I would love to insert clips of the music into this video so bad, but I know like copyright rules, I'm not allowed to do that, which really sucks. So I'm going to go through the 10 products. I've got them kind of sitting here. I'm going to go through the 10 products that I picked out and let you know like what song, what lyric, whatever made me think of it music wise. And I will leave everything linked down below. I'll try to find all the videos for the songs that I'm talking about in case you don't know. I listened to a really weird range of music. I grew up on like 80s hair band rock and roll and country, like old school country, new country, like everything. That's what I grew up on. I'm 30, by the way. I'll be 31 in a couple weeks. So I've been around a while, and that's what I kind of grew up on. And then I got into kind of pop music for a little while. I think every kid goes through that when they're like preteen, teenager, like early teenager. You go through that like pop stage. So I loved NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I loved Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. I won't even lie about it. And then I kind of moved out of that and into more of like a emo, Simple Plan, AFI kind of vibe. And then I just got into like weird music where, I mean, I call them weird, but I guess it is kind of, I don't even know what they're classified as, but I like people like OK Go, Plain White Tees, just weird kind of Modest Mouse, like that kind of music is what I got into for a while. And then I went back to more heavy music and back to country, and there was like a short period where I was really into like rap. I don't know, because I can't even listen to it now, but I was into rap for a while, and then then I got back into country, and that's all I would listen to is country music. I wouldn't even listen to rock music anymore. And then now I'm in this weird Christian stage where all I listen to is Christian music. I listen to K-Love Radio every day. I know it's a really big surprise for people because I feel like the attitude and the personality I have to people on the outside doesn't look like a very Christian perspective of life. I swear like a sailor. I'm covered in tattoos. I've got piercings. I don't know. I'm not a stereotypical Christian, but I love Christian music. It's the only music right now that's out that I can personally relate to, and I just love it. The sun is something that I'm not enjoying right now, though. I thought by moving my desk back around that it would solve the whole lighting issue, but clearly that is not the case. Anyways, that's what I'm into now is Christian music, which is kind of weird, but I mean, it's whatever. I enjoy it. So let's just go ahead and get into these products because I feel like I've rambled on for way too long now. So first, because the title didn't give it away, I have two samples. Oh, they're like holographic on this one. Sorry, guys. Not holographic, but like reflective. I've got two Bye Bye Under Eye samples to try. I've got the original Bye Bye Under Eye, and then I have the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. They're just these two little sample cards. They've got a foil packet that's like super glued onto the cardboard here. They're both about this size, so there's not a lot of product in here, but it's a decent amount that should last a while, considering Bye Bye Under Eye is supposed to work like so well. So obviously this made me think of NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, so I have two of these. And the next product I have is another sample, and it is by Milk Makeup. It's called Sunshine Skin Tint, which the word sunshine made me think of, if you guys watch 10 Things I Hate About You, you know when Kat is sitting on the couch in the house after she like rammed Joey's car with her car, and it's this song where it's off really soft and it's talking about sunshine on my window, and then it gets really hard and like rocky. It's actually a song, I wrote down their name because I didn't know their name. Their name is Spiderbait, and the name of the song is Sunshine on My Window. But I figured I could go ahead and mix these, use them up. There's not a whole heck of a lot in here, so I know it won't take much to use it up, but it's 4 little sample packets kind of mixed together there. So that's another one. And the last sample foil that I have is Blue Serum by Chanel. And you guys, you remember that song called Blue? You remember that song? The really annoying song where you don't understand any of the words. All you understand is I'm blue. And then it's like da-ba-dee-da, da-ba-dee-da, like the whole song. Like that's, I live in a blue house with a blue window. It's all blue. That's what this made me think of. And I thought it was hilarious. It's actually by the band Eiffel 65, but I'll leave them linked down below if somehow you don't know what song I'm talking about. But I figured I'd just use this serum up. I didn't really pick a lot of non-makeup items, but it has a decent amount of little serum down in the foil. And I'd like to just get it out of my house. Next item I have is a little perfume roller ball. This is by Harvey Prince. It is in my favorite scent by them, Hello, which I know you're thinking Hello by Adele, but Hello. I am a Beatles fan. Of course, I'm wearing like the Penguins version of Abbey Road, but I'm a Beatles fan. So Hello is Hello Goodbye by the Beatles. Not Hello by Adele, Hello Goodbye by the Beatles, because the Beatles are amazing. I wish I would have found something that made me think of Elvis. That would have made me happy too. But the Beatles are better, so there's that. But I want to go ahead and use this up. I will honestly probably move this out of the rollerball here and put it into a sprayer. I'll see how it goes though, because I like rollerballs. I like the amount that you get, and I like being able to put it on like pressure points, like your elbows and behind your knees is a really good pressure point. Like I like that you can kind of pinpoint and put it in these pressure points, but I don't like how gross the perfume ends up looking. Like I wish the bottles weren't see-through. That would make me happy. But I'm gonna use this guy up. I know I can. I could go through this in a month. This is like my favorite scent by them, so I got that one in a bag, girl. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm feeling really goofy right now, and yeah. Next product, the Pixie Bronzer. You guys, the freaking Pixie Bronzer is making a comeback. So I hit pan on this, right? And my goal is to use up all my little sample size, deluxe sample sizes of bronzers out of my collection this year. I want to kind of move all the little deluxe samples out of my collection. So I've got this pan that is here now in the Pixie Bronzer, and I want to expand the pan. I honestly would like to use up, I want to use it all up. Let's see, we've got March, April, and through May, so 3 months. Do you guys think I can use a whole bronzer in 3 months? Like, I've got a good dip going on this side, so I know this side's not going to take a long time to finish up. So that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm saying I'm going to finish up this whole bronzer by the end of this project. Think I can do it? I can do it. Anyways, the name of this bronzer is Summertime, which made me think of Sublime. I was about to say Sum 41, and I was like, that is not Sum 41. Summertime, Sublime. You know what I'm talking about? I went through that phase too, where Sublime and Slightly Stupid were like my favorite bands. Ugh, what was I thinking? I really question my music taste sometimes. Next, I have Glow by ColourPop. Sorry, the lighting's been changing, but the sun is changing. Good old Florida. I'll take a picture of it so you guys can really see. I've got less than half of the shadow left. And it made me think Glow in the Dark by Jason Gray. It's a Christian singer. It's a pretty good song. I'll leave it linked down below. But that's kind of the song, honestly, that's kind of the song that pulled me into Christian music. Like, I had stopped one day because I stopped on the channel because I heard one of the songs that they played in church, and I was like, I really like this song. So I listened to it, and I ended up hearing Glow in the Dark by Jason Gray, and from then on, I was just like, I love this music. Like, I can relate to it. So there's this guy. I want to finish him up. I know I can finish up half a ColourPop shadow in that time. This one isn't like at all starting to dry out as of late, so I'm sure I can get it all used up before it does try to dry out. And the sun came back. Next, I have the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. This is just a little sample. There's not a whole heck of a lot of product in here. Like, that's it. That's all that's on here. But it is a primer. I don't have a primer currently in my makeup basket. I know Milk is cruelty-free, right? Which makes me want to save on using this and use up my last cruelty primer. But I know this won't take me long, and I know I can finish the other primer before the end of the year, so it'll be okay. I know I can finish this up in the 3 months that are here. And it made me think of Blur, the band, Song 2. I never knew that that was the name of the song. So here's a little, I knew the name of the band was Blur, and when I Googled them, I was like, what the heck? Because it showed up as Song 2, and I was like, Song 2, did some jackass, like, not write the title of the song on this YouTube video? No, it's actually called Song 2, so Song 2, Blur, that's what it made me think of. That was an old school, like, 90s type vibe song that I was into. And I did mark these guys on, the paper. Like, I put the Blur stick down here at the bottom. So I do have them marked where I started. This is the 2 other products I'm about to show you. So there's that. I did mark them so I can show you progress. Next, I have the Milani Liquid Eye Gel Pencil in Aqua. Because, did I mention I grew up in the 90s? So, Aqua, Barbie Girl, Candyman, you know, that stuff. So I really like this one, but it is like, when I went to use it initially, it's dried out. And I'll show you pictures of the first time I went to use it, because I went to sharpen it and it pulled the pencil out. So I'm sure this isn't going to take me long to finish using up, just because of the state that it's in, which really sucks. But that's what I get for buying all sorts of eyeliners and not wearing them on a regular basis. So I don't have a lot of this left. I already used it a few times since I initially marked it. So you'll see the progress on the next update. So there's that. And then I have ColourPop lip pencil in Tootsie. You want to guess why I like this one? Did I mention the 90s thing? Like, I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, Tootsie Roll. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. So anyways, I figured I could mix this with different lip pencils. That's what I kind of worked on. Like, it shows, like, I've already gone down from this marking because I was sitting and mixing it with other lip products to kind of see how everything would go together and what I could use as an everyday. Because I feel like this is kind of dark for an everyday lip at work. So I want to see about, I found one that it mixes pretty well with. So that it's a decent color for me to wear to work on a regular basis. Anyways, there's all my products. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll leave all the songs linked down below as long as I can find them. I'll leave the other ladies linked down below also. And if you want to join in, join in. Just let me know. Add you to the list so that we can all stay updated. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. It's like sunshine on my window makes me happy like I should be. Well, and then it gets into like